Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang. Introduction. The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang is a heartwarming and refreshing romance that explores the complexities of love, intimacy, and self-acceptance. It tells the story of Stella Lane, a brilliant econometrician with Asperger's syndrome, who finds herself struggling with relationships and romantic encounters. Feeling disconnected from the emotional aspects of romance, Stella hires a male escort, Michael, to teach her about physical intimacy and help her break through her social awkwardness. However, their professional arrangement turns into something far deeper than either of them ever expected. Through this captivating story, Hoang dives into themes of neurodiversity, personal growth, and the transformative power of love. Part 1. Stella's struggles with romance. Stella Lane is a woman who thrives in her career but feels completely out of her depth when it comes to romantic relationships. As a successful econometrician, Stella excels in analyzing complex data and solving intricate problems, yet she struggles with the emotional nuances of human connections. Diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, she perceives the world in a logical, almost clinical way, and this makes it difficult for her to understand the unpredictability and emotional depth of relationships. After an awkward sexual encounter, Stella realizes that her lack of experience in intimacy is hindering her life. She feels embarrassed and disconnected, leading her to search for a solution. Determining that her social and romantic skills are underdeveloped, she comes up with an unconventional plan. She hires a male escort to help her learn the basics of physical relationships. She believes that by engaging in this arrangement, she can better understand what it means to be in a romantic relationship and, hopefully, overcome her emotional barriers. Part 2. Enter Michael, the escort. Michael is a man who is struggling with his own challenges, though his are quite different from Stella's. As a male escort, Michael is well versed in providing comfort and companionship to women, but his line of work is far from ideal. He does it not for the thrill, but because he needs the money to support his family, particularly his ailing mother. Despite his outward charm and confidence, Michael harbors deep feelings of guilt and self-doubt. He feels disconnected from his emotions and uses his work as a way to keep a distance from the things that really matter. When Stella hires Michael, their initial interaction is purely transactional. She expects a professional experience, one that would help her understand romantic and sexual intimacy. Michael, however, soon notices that Stella is different from any other client he has had. She's not just a woman with a request. She's a woman who is intelligent, vulnerable, and emotionally complex in ways he didn't anticipate. Stella's bluntness and honesty intrigue him, and as he spends more time with her, Michael becomes more drawn to her. While their arrangement is strictly business, the connection between Stella and Michael grows more complicated as they share moments of vulnerability, laughter, and intimacy. Michael starts to see Stella as more than just a client. At first, he tries to maintain the professional distance, but their chemistry becomes undeniable, and his feelings for her begin to grow. Likewise, Stella, though initially focused on learning how to navigate romance, starts to develop deeper feelings for Michael. Part 3. Emotional growth and connection. Throughout the book, both characters undergo significant emotional growth. Stella begins to understand that romance is not a formula she can simply master. She learns that intimacy isn't just about knowing the right techniques, it's about opening up and sharing yourself with another person. While her intellectual mind wants to map out every detail, her heart starts to learn that love requires vulnerability and spontaneity. Stella also grapples with her own sense of self-worth. She comes to realize that she doesn't need to change who she is to be worthy of love. Her journey is one of self-acceptance, and through Michael, she begins to see that her uniqueness is something to be celebrated, not hidden. Michael, too, goes through his own journey of emotional growth. He has spent most of his life building walls around his feelings. His job as an escort has allowed him to detach emotionally, avoiding deep connections and relationships. He's always put his family's needs before his own, but his relationship with Stella forces him to confront the idea of his own emotional desires. Slowly, he begins to open up to the possibility of real love, which is a challenge for someone who has spent years numbing his emotions to survive. Michael starts to understand that he is worthy of love and that he doesn't need to continue hiding behind his past. Their relationship grows beyond the transactional nature of their initial arrangement. As Stella and Michael become more intertwined in each other's lives, their bond transforms into something deep and meaningful. Both characters must confront their fears and insecurities, learning to trust and open up. This journey of self-discovery and emotional intimacy is at the heart of The Kiss Quotient. Part 4. Overcoming Obstacles. While the relationship between Stella and Michael is filled with passion, it's not without its obstacles. Both characters must navigate the difficult emotions that arise as their relationship deepens. Stella, despite her growing feelings for Michael, struggles with the idea that she is too different to be loved. Her fears of inadequacy are amplified when she pushes Michael away, convinced that she is incapable of giving him the love he deserves. She also feels guilt about the nature of their relationship, constantly questioning whether their connection is real or just the result of a professional arrangement. Michael also struggles with his own doubts and insecurities. He feels conflicted about the nature of their relationship, questioning whether Stella truly loves him or if she is simply relying on him as part of her learning process. Additionally, he worries about the judgment of others, given the unconventional nature of their relationship. Despite these challenges, both Stella and Michael learn to communicate openly and honestly with each other. They confront their fears, face their vulnerabilities, and ultimately discover that love is not about perfection, it's about acceptance and understanding. Part 5. The Climax and Resolution. The story builds to a powerful climax, where Stella and Michael must finally confront the emotional truths that have been simmering beneath the surface. Stella realizes that she doesn't need to fit into any mold to be loved. She understands that she can be herself, with all her quirks and differences, and still deserve a fulfilling and deep relationship. Michael, in turn, learns that he doesn't have to hide from love or his past. He can embrace his emotional needs and be open to the possibility of a real, committed relationship. In the end, their love story is one of personal transformation and growth. Both characters realize that they can only fully love someone else when they learn to love themselves first. The novel ends on a hopeful and empowering note, as Stella and Michael embrace the love they have built together, understanding that they are stronger as a couple because of the emotional work they've done individually. Conclusion. A heartfelt journey of love and self-acceptance. The Kiss Quotient is a captivating story that challenges our perceptions of love, relationships, and personal growth. Through the journey of Stella and Michael, we learn that love is not about perfection, it's about acceptance, vulnerability, and growth. The novel also highlights the importance of self-discovery, showing that before we can truly connect with someone else, we must first accept and understand ourselves. This book is a beautiful exploration of neurodiversity and how love transcends labels. It teaches us that emotional connection is universal and that everyone, regardless of their differences, deserves to experience love and intimacy. Through the ups and downs of their relationship, Stella and Michael show us that love is a journey worth taking, even when it feels uncertain or difficult. What did you think of Stella and Michael's relationship? How did their personal growth shape their romance? Do you think their connection was truly transformative? Share your thoughts in the comments below. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.